got a special kind of video for you today. I'm going to give you a sneak peek of a brand new indicator that I'm working on. It counts the number of signals on the chart and spits out a number or an arrow if it's above a certain threshold. It's a way to look for confluence between multiple different indicators. And then after the sneak peek, we will get into the live trading from this morning, and you'll be able to see some live trading examples, as well as a bunch of other wisdom bombs that I'm dropping throughout the video. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoy. I now have the green numbers and the red numbers showing me how many long or short signals that I have. And then I also have these special arrows that print. I've got them set to print when I have 3 or more signals. So we've got these 2 candles with 3 signals. Here's a short 3 signals. This one's 5, so it's over 3, so we get the long signal. On the latest version of NinjaTrader, you can choose your signal size. So I've got this feature built into the new indicator. I've got this set on extra large, so now it prints extra large arrows when I get one of these candles that has over a certain amount of signals. And again, I'm waiting for a confirmation breakout. So here on this signal, we get the break above, nice move. Here on this signal, get the break below, nice move. On this signal, we do not get the break above, so no trade. On this signal, we get the break above, pop up over 10 points. So there's the last hour or so on the 1-minute chart. You can see there might be some potential beneficial usage out of this indicator. I'm not entirely sure long term, but it's something that I wanted to create, something that I wanted to play around and test out. I'm still having a little bit of glitch with the loading time being very inconsistent, so I'm still trying to work that out and a few other cosmetic details. But if I get everything worked out, I will make this available at some point. Right now, still in the testing phase. I've got this chart loaded up with a lot of different MMT indicators, printing all kinds of different signals. So this is just a way to look for confluences between multiple different indicators. This indicator has been in the works for a long time, but it was kind of low on my priority list. This is actually quite possibly the last indicator that I will make. Definitely not trying to make hundreds of indicators, just a handful of things that I use to trade with every single day. There are links to all the other MMT indicators in the description. If you're thinking about grabbing any prop accounts, if you use code MonkeyMan over at Apex or Take Profit Trader or Tradeify or DayTraders, you get the best price possible and you help to support the channel. Apex still has their 80% off sale going until March 4th. I hope you got some good ideas for your own trading. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. I thought I hit the record button earlier, but I guess I didn't. Took a couple trades, coming down a little bit, but we had some divergence going on. Had point of control drawn down into this wick. Got a little long there. Got my full 10 points on that one. Tried another long up here, got stopped out. I had over 6 points of profit and I was about to hit the market close and I didn't. Started pulling back, so I got out. Then I got back short when we closed below VWAP. Big candle, good amount of delta. Then when we closed back below VWAP, this big candle, Heiken Ashley had turned red. We took out these prior lows, a bunch of negative delta coming in. Got into another short. I got a mixed bag of fills, so my accounts are looking a little bit different there. I'm still doing some tests on the new signal counter indicator. Got a new updated version that's going to paint the different color of number signals, but basically I'm looking for these higher count signal bars, looking to take breakouts. Here we just had a 5 count, taking a break a couple points higher, went over 10 points right up to the 20 SMA here. This new indicator counts all the different signal markers that you might have on your chart. I've just got these loaded up and gives you a number. Will also print arrows if you want to use some kind of special crazy auto trading software or something. I took a dumb trade. Can't even remember what I did. What the fuck did I just do? We had a nice tiny little candle, point of control drawn into the wick right off of yesterday's point of control. Got a nice bounce up to the 20 there. Pulled down right to yesterday's point of control. Got like a 40-point bounce off of that thing. Yesterday's point of control is part of the key levels indicator. Links in the description. I got into a short once we broke below yesterday's point of control. Had a ton of negative delta. Was looking for the gap fill. Didn't quite get it. We got hung up at this special volume level, this purple line from the key levels indicator. Bounced up over 10 points. Now we get the gap fill. I didn't want to hold through too much drawdown, but we just filled the gap. There's yesterday's close. This orange dashed line, that was the current day open. So the gap between these two lines, it's the gap I'm talking about. Just got a little scalp long off of the whole number area. We have delta drying up. See this lighter shade of pink. I do like whole number areas and 50 areas. Consider those key levels. Got along for my full 10 points there. And now I just got into a short after we broke whole number. Had some good sized delta coming in. I hit the market close button. I think I got around 5 points. It's hard to say when you hit the market close button what you're gonna get. Didn't want to hold in case we were just getting a little poke and a retrace. So far we're pulling back up above whole number here. Had a bunch of negative delta on this 5-minute candle. We got 2 bullish signals on the 1 minute. Just 2 signals on the 1 minute during the New York Open. Usually not super interested in unless we have some other confluence going on. 3 and above, a little bit more interested in. Either way, I'm looking for a break. So we've got 2 long signals. I'd be looking for a break above. We did not get the break above, so no trade triggered there. Huge down move. Major negative delta on the previous 5-minute candle. Trying to have as many things lined up as possible in my favor before I get into a trade. Just looking at the daily chart. Got a few point of controls lined up around the 60 area. Then I've got some wicks around whole number area at 500 and 420-ish. This is my 60-minute chart. So there's that 60 area we just hit. Bounced up a little bit. The whole number area coming up, 500, if we make it down that far. Just got into a long, got my 10 points. I did not take a long at whole number. We had some major negative delta coming in as we were approaching whole number. We just cruised right through whole number. So I just paused the video and I'm doing a little audio overdub right now. Just wanted to point out when I'm doing the counter trend trading and the bounce trades. Earlier in the morning when I took a bounce trade, we had delta drying up as we were approaching the level, so I felt comfortable taking a bounce trade there. And on this approach to this key level, the whole number, we had very strong delta and a very large candle, so I did not take a bounce trade right at whole number. So I'm always paying attention to how price is reacting as we are approaching the levels, and that helps me to decide whether or not I want to take any kind of counter trend or bounce trade. I just thought that was an important thing to note. And now back to the live video. But I did take a long around 90 area, looking for a pullback to the whole number area. So I got that trade, got my 10 points. We got the S1 pivot coming up. Then we got that 420 area from the daily chart. Just got into another long, took a bounce off of the S1 pivot. We bounced up about 10 points. Had some single bar divergence back here, taking a break lower, worked out single bar divergence. More single bar divergence, taking the breaks lower. We made it down over 15 points to the S1 and then some. The single bar divergence is from the ultimate delta indicator. Links in the description. So all of these single signals, definitely not paying attention to any of those. Like to have 3 and above, and so far we have not had any in the past 10 minutes. Got red trends across the board. Got the red Heikin-Ashi background here. Got the trend in reversal going on the 1 minute and the 5 minute, painting the backgrounds. Got some good volatility today. Just got into a long trade. We rejected this pivot area. We were starting to form a very large candle with a lot of positive delta. Before the candle closed, I hopped into a long. We also had the Heikin-Ashi background turning green in real time on each tick. Hopped into a long, got my full 10 points. I'm up around $400 after commissions on my 4 accounts. We had the signal counter fire off a 5-banger. 5 signals to the upside, taking a break a couple points above. We just popped up 30 points, over 30 points. I talk about wanting to have as many things in my favor as possible before getting into a trade. It's kind of the basic idea behind the signal counter. I've got signals from a lot of different indicators on my chart. So when I have a lot of signals in Confluence, then I'm more interested in a possible trade. But I'm always waiting for confirmation with those trades. The trades that I like to take intra-bar before the bar closes usually have to do with delta or key levels getting respected and basic price action. When it comes to signals, I definitely like to wait for confirmation. Got about 15 minutes to 10:30. As long as we stay under the 250 SMA on the 1 minute and the 15-minute center here, I'd like to catch one more short sometime between now and 10:30. Got a bunch of positive delta on the 5-minute. We had a double signal back here, break above. Now we got a triple signal, but this is an instance where I might not take a breakout even though we got the triple signal. Here we got a triple signal, but it's actually 1 short and 2 longs, so I'm getting some mixed messages there. So I'm not interested in that breakout either, unless I've got some other reason to do so. In the updated version, which I actually have, I just haven't imported it, it would print a green number 2 down here and a red number 1 up here. It's going to count the long signals and short signals individually. So here we've got another mixed signal right there. A breakout long might work, but it's not something that I'm seeing on the bigger picture, so I'm going to stay out of that one and wait and see if I can get a good short in. I just got into my short, did a market close. I think I got 7 or 8 points. Just saw this area being held at 580. Wasn't going anywhere. Had some single bar divergence. Started breaking lower. Steady decline in delta for the past 4 candles there. We had a double signal with 2 short signals here. Got a break lower. We popped down 20 points, back down to the 20 SMA. Got about 10 minutes left until 10:30. Up over $400 now. Just got a triple short signal here on the 1 minute. Taking a break lower. Move down over 10 points. Also closing below the 20. Like an Ashia turned red. Good times. I had just gotten out of a short. We had this kind of triple top area right here. Started pulling back. I got into a kind of premature trade. This trade was definitely not my finest reasoning. It was more like I wanted to get into one more short before 10:30, and who cares because it's just the micros. Didn't feel good, so I got out just for a point or two. Ended up working out. It's 10:30 now. Gonna be done for the day. Up $470 after commissions. I hope you got some good ideas for your own trading. If you're looking to grab some prop accounts, if you use code MonkeyMan over at Apex or Take Profit Trader or Tradeify or DayTraders, you get the best price possible and you help to support the channel. Apex still has 80% off until March 4th. I appreciate you taking the time to tune in. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.